Alright, here we go. So this is the Sunset controller guide.
30 seconds left.
This is one of many. Play shit. I forgot they changed the lighting on this map. Sorry. I'm gonna play that a little bit. So we're gonna start with smokes on B because I think this is the more nuanced site. For market smokes, you want to smoke like this. A lot of people make the mistake of smoking like this. You don't want to smoke like this. The reason being is, let's wait out the good smoke to fade.
Cover going out.
Is it allows people here to just sit here and then swing out. So if you throw a smoke like this, it still smokes off market, but it also prevents people from like sitting in this corner. I learned this from another like small YouTuber. So shout out to them. I don't remember their name, but I remember seeing that and being in fucking shock that I was smoking wrong for the entirety of the map's life. This was for Old Sunset, so.
Cover going out.
Yeah, and then obviously the second smoke is just going to be here. Yeah, with Omen you can kind of TP some weird spots. If you smoke properly, you can TP here rather safely. You just need to be cautious of here, here, and like.
Careful.
No, just more so like here and here. You'll probably have someone watching you, and like you can be fine throwing it here. If you're not diving in after you smoke, you can throw a flash like that. And then you assume your teammates are watching you, and then you wouldn't necessarily have the bomb. It'd probably be a gecko on this map. I'd say that's a pretty quick summary of how to attack B. In order to default on this map, I would say just the main thing is smoking off mid. You want to make sure you smoke super far up, not like, you don't want to smoke like this. This is a really bad smoke and it's really easy to disrespect. Like a lot of people could just swing out of this. And I'm sure people have, like you guys have noticed that a lot. People are just swinging out of the smoke. And I think it's mostly just because people smoke really close when they should be smoking a lot farther, and it's a lot worse to disrespect. You can see you expose yourself to a lot more angles with that. So always smoke deep. Like always smoke this deeper. I wouldn't really smoke like that. I would more so just keep it to one smoke for a default. You can kind of see I kind of smoke poorly. Like I should be smoking this a bit farther back.
Cover going
See like that. It's like, it's kind of just a tendency. You can kind of do some set plays with the paranoia on this line. This is a really nuanced smoke on attack. You don't want to always throw this. This is a really bad smoke if you don't 5-man elbow. But if you don't want main control for some reason, like say you have a gecko ult and you want to throw a gecko ult like that to take sight, then sure, throw the smoke. But don't send anyone main. Like you want to like just pretty much sit someone here. So like if they peek you, you are using you're using your one way. Obviously you'd want to trip behind you so you don't get caught off on this, but you have like the rest of your team going through here. As an Omen you can try and play like this. So if your entire team goes elbow, that smoke is fine. You probably want to back it up with a second smoke here. And you just caution this area, tiles. You probably want to plant open like somewhere here. For elbow. Now if you are going main, you want to throw smoke here and the smoke here. The smoke is the strongest because it allows you to kind of like walk up. There's only a few counters. This is like kind of the main counter. So that's fine. And then a common mistake is some people will throw smoke like this. You don't want to throw smoke like this. It allows people to have a lot. It gives up a lot of map control versus like, I would rather have this amount of like. I'd rather the enemy team throw the smoke because I can play around it like this. And then once the smoke drops, I could be anywhere in this area, and I'm like, I'm taking the 1v1 here, whereas this guy's like taking low-key, kind of exposing himself to a lot of angles after that. So you want to smoke like this and just clear this. It's much better that way. Saves you a lot of headache, a lot of just lost fights for no reason. Honestly, you could even smoke deeper if you know that no one is in this area. It's like, say you get like a KO knife, Gecko Flash, Fade Eye, I guess, Sova Dart. It's not uncommon. It's like just something to clear out this entire area. It could be a Fade Dog, could be a Sky Dog, could be a Sky Flash. A bunch of different items that you can throw in this area just to make sure this initial spot's clear. But you can throw it like that, and it's even harder. It's even harder for someone to like come out and like, you have to like hope you're safe doing this, and you're just not. So you have to worry about up here, down here, here, and anywhere in here, here, possibly here. Like, the difference is kind of crazy. Like, some people will just smoke like this. Like, look how safe I am doing this. Like, it's a cakewalk, and like, say I'm KO, just pop flash through, and like, you just handed me a free retake versus
Cover going out.
I'm smoked off here. Like, I have to do so much more heavy lifting and hard work to like even get a kill. Like, try to just get out of this space alive, versus like pretty much just getting into elbow for free. Like, just making sure you're smoking optimally is very important. So it's a really quick summary of attack. But yeah, just know this is a optional smoke you can do if you guys are not going main. Never throw the smoke if you guys are going main, because you're just gonna turn yourself into like just, I don't know. I don't know the analogy I was looking for, but it's just not good. Never throw the smoke. Very bad. So with that being said, let's go to defense. So sort of like Ascent, you can throw this one way every round, and pretty much just get consistent value out of this. You can throw this as Brim, Clove, Omen. Astra is a bit finickier because it's bigger. You want to throw it on this side to like make up for how much bigger it is. Obviously you can't throw it as Harbor. You could throw a Harbor Smoke like this to kind of get the same idea. It's kind of a waste of Harbor Smoke because of the really long cooldown. And there's not enough you can smoke off with that to make it worth it, in my opinion. So as long as you're not Brim or Viper, or Harbor or Viper rather, Brim is fine to do that with. Let me just reset that. You can just hold this one way every round. You can hold it with an op. You have your raise to hold it. You can hold it yourself, whatever. Another thing you can do is you can like make a set play with Omen, throw a Paranoia and have like a double satchel or a Neon rundown, some stuff like that. A lot of options on defense. So say they are pushing you. If you have someone, like say you're like here, you know they're here and you have someone elbow, I would throw this, and I would hold a crossfire. I would hold it like this, so that if anyone comes out, they can't walk up on your elbow player. Like this, like you're holding them. There you go. I got you. And if anyone like walks up in front of like where this elbow player can see, then they're gonna die to the elbow player. And they have to like choose someone to look at, and they're gonna die most likely. Now if they do get past this initial zone, I would throw a smoke like here, because it's just a one-way. You can see them before they can see you. And then for elbow, it's kind of optional. I would say this is probably the best, just because it's the hardest to like come out of safely. Like maybe curve a flash or pop flash. It's the best way, really. And if you have to smoke like even closer, you're really desperate now. Like something like this and this. Just know there's a very low survival rate of you right now. Your best bet is to just like Omen ult out at that point. This is a bad Omen ult, but you get the idea. Just like get out of this place as soon as possible. For mid smokes, you can do this if you guys are getting aggressive, and you can set it up with a Paranoia or a breach stun like this. It's kind of good. You can like have your duelist walk down. Be more than walk, probably be like satchel, dash, or run. I think this is a one-way if done well.
Shadows traveling.
This is if you have a lot of space. Actually, it might be high.
Going out.
Yeah, you just want to make sure no one can get past it, and then yeah, once this first smoke runs out, you'll be able to see. No, it's actually kind of bad.
Cover going out.
Might be this. No, honestly, it's doable. It's just not something that is consistent unless you like take the time to learn it. And you can do this one way. It's kind of strong, but it's very easy to get past. Like once they get past like the initial part, like here, then you're kind of just like running back off. So in a lot of cases, you're just gonna want to smoke this. And, like from there, there's not really a second smoke to throw, like a safety smoke. Like you could maybe throw something like this, but that's kind of bad. Like it has its pros and cons. Interestingly enough, like I feel like this kind of summarizes Fall of Sunset. There's not a lot to go over, surprisingly. I was expecting this to be a lot longer, but I mean, I guess that's the end of the video. It's the end of the video. Join the Discord, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, and follow me on Twitter or X. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. Thanks for watching.